Hey you guys, I hope everybody is doing well. This is actually my first day that I've gotten up and intentionally gotten ready in a while. Not anything that I'm proud about. It does feel kind of good to pretend like I have a routine this morning. So in this video, it's just gonna be a day in my life. I am starting to migrate towards day in my life vlogs, I think, just because they're just more practical for me. It is Wednesday, probably about 10. I have my Indian classical dance class at 10:45. Also, before we jump into this video, I want to thank Bartleby for sponsoring this video. I will be talking about Bartleby here in a second and giving you guys a bunch of information about what they offer, even though I'm sure a lot of you guys know what Bartleby is, considering a lot of you guys are students just like me. For now, I'm going to go downstairs and make some breakfast, I guess. I'll show you guys my outfit as well. Also, these glasses, I always get so many questions about these glasses when I wear them. I haven't worn them in quite some time. These glasses are from Zenni Optical. Other than Jen's Eyewear, which I did a video with them, this is my favorite place to get my eyeglasses from. It's a little wrinkly. Oh, sorry. But I am wearing this mustard yellow sweatshirt. It's by Aerie, but I got it from TJ Maxx. I recently did a TJ Maxx haul video and I got a bunch of really awesome stuff. A lot of my favorite brands were featured in that video, and this sweatshirt was only $12.99, and I love it so much because it has pockets, as you guys can see, which I think is so cute. And I'm also just wearing some black leggings. Yeah, my knees hyperextend like that. I didn't know it was weird until recently. I thought everybody's knees did that until my kneecap popped out of place. So that's kind of funny. But let's go and make some breakfast. Sorry, I'm whispering. I think my mom is on a meeting right now and I don't want to be too loud. But I wanted to talk to you guys about one thing that I've been liking, and this is the Khalifa Farms almond milk creamer. I typically go for the Coffee Mate pumpkin spice creamer. This one's pumpkin spice as well, and I like that one better, but I just wanted to try something different to see if I liked it. This one is like super thick, and I put a little splash of it into my oatmeal the other day and it was actually pretty good. So now I'm finally trying it in my coffee. But I first tried this when I poured a little bit of this. This is the Khalifa Farms pumpkin spice latte cold brew coffee with almond milk. Almond milk is like my favorite dairy-free milk, and this was not good at all. I do not recommend this. It honestly just tastes like milk with nutmeg in it, which I didn't really enjoy. And keep in mind, I don't really like and enjoy the taste of coffee, so I'm not the type of person who likes super strong coffee, but like if I'm gonna drink coffee, I don't want it to taste like milk. So that was a little frustrating. Let me know if you guys know of any non-dairy pre-made pumpkin spice lattes that you can buy in the store that you guys like, if you guys have any suggestions. But I'm gonna try this. And my breakfast lately, I've either been making like 3 fried eggs or making a 3-egg omelet with like cheese and ham and stuff, and I've been enjoying like making it like kind of crispy. So I think I'm gonna have an omelet today because I'm just so hungry. So let's get started on that. It's not begging, it's so unfair. Yeah, it's somewhere golden sheets and 4 feet. So I'm currently in my Indian classical dance class. Does anybody else like whisper when they're in a Zoom because they don't want people to hear them even though they're on mute? I just don't trust that mute button too much. But I'm out of breath because I am in my Indian classical dance class right now, and I want to say that I've improved a lot. I'm not the best dancer at all, but like I have a pretty good understanding of all of the steps, and now like we learned pretty much all of the autovues, I believe they're called. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. If I'm not pronouncing it right, please feel free to correct me in the comments. I always like to learn from you guys, especially when it comes to a culture that I'm not familiar with. So if I'm butchering that, please let me know. We are learning these steps for like a dance. So we're putting together a dance. So my professor is. And I finally got it on the last attempt. We've ran through the dance. Like we only have like 6 or 5 like steps in the dance. but like we're all new to this. We don't know anything about Indian classical dance, so we're trying our best, and it's like we're moving pretty slow, but I finally got all of the steps right in the right timing this last time, so I'm really pumped. Oh my gosh, it's like probably some of my breakfast, but I'm chilling right now. I'm gonna drink some water, and after this I'm probably gonna take a little break. I've been trying to like let myself take more breaks because a lot of the time I just like go, and then before I know it, it's 8 p.m. and I didn't take one break and I haven't eaten since breakfast. So I'm trying to like tell myself it's okay for me to take breaks, and because I take breaks it doesn't mean that I'm less productive, but I'm recharging. So online school is really difficult, you guys, especially college. I feel like I can't speak for high schoolers right now in this position, but I feel like if I were in high school this would just be easy breezy lemon squeezy. But I feel like a lot of college professors are not, I don't know, I don't want to sound mean, but I feel like they're not like really doing their jobs, especially for like asynchronous courses, and I feel like there are less office hours offered because we're online now, which should be the complete opposite. There should be more. Anyway, I digress. I'm gonna go and drink my water and scroll through TikTok until our water break is over. I just finished my Indian classical dance class and it was a lot. I just actually started doing some work. I have a cognitive neuroscience midterm. This is my first exam in that class. We only have a midterm and a final, so I will be studying for that for the rest of the day. As for classes, I have a journalism class, and it's like my longer class. We sort of have this like lab period, but thank God, because we're just watching a movie in that class, and my professor is fairly lenient with attendance, and so I'm thinking about maybe not going to the class and just watching the movie, because he records all the lectures and then puts them on our course site. So I'm trying to figure that out. But while I'm taking a little break, I thought it would be a really good time to talk to you guys a little bit more about Bartleby Learn. Essentially what Bartleby is a service for students that basically helps you with homework questions or anything that you might need help with in your subject. Bartleby has experts available 24/7 to answer any of your questions with detail and accuracy. I know so many times that I have been in a crunch for a project or an assignment or stuck on just one homework question. I feel like it's so easy to just go on Google and be on the hunt for the right answer, but because these are experts answering your questions, you are not only going to get the correct answer and score more points on your assignment or project or homework, whatever it may be, but you will actually be able to thoroughly understand the topic, which is obviously useful for exams that aren't open note that you can't use your resources on. Bartleby covers so many subjects, including of course business, math, engineering, hard sciences, as well as social sciences, which makes me so happy because I feel like social sciences do not get enough love. And in each subject there are also these sort of subcategories of various topics. And the greatest thing about this service is that you only have to pay $9.99 a month, and once you make that payment you have unlimited access to textbook solutions as well as a Q&A library, and you can ask up to 30 personal questions of your own for these experts to answer as well. If you guys click the link in my description box, you can access Bartleby for free for 30 days and ask your own 10 questions for experts to answer. Say hi guys. Oh my gosh. Hi. You guys are gonna be in the video. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be up probably next week, but definitely before the month is out. Oh, look at you guys. I'm gonna say like 10 minutes. It's always like hi. But how are you guys? What are you guys up to? Are you guys in class right now? Did you guys just finish class? Hopefully none of you guys are in class right now, because you should be paying attention. I am waiting for a Zoom class to start. I have a little less than 30 minutes. It's my writing for media class. I'm taking 18 credits and trying to balance YouTube, and it's been not good. You telling I'm doing 17 credits, working 30 hours a week, as well as getting a certification in tax prepared. Wow, good for you. Honestly, good for you. I feel like I get a little more overwhelmed about open note exams than I do regular exams, because I get so frustrated if there's something on the exam that's not in my notes. But I have some pretty good notes. Like I already have 50 or 60 pages of notes for this class for the semester so far, and we're only halfway through, so I've got some pretty detailed notes. I've also been doing pretty good on the quizzes, which is really good, and all of the quizzes are still online, so I'm just going to copy all the quiz questions and answers and also submit them to my notes. I think we've had 7 quizzes so far, so hopefully that will really help me on the exam. And then of course, before I go to bed, I am going to just review all the topics that we discussed very lightly. At this point, there's nothing that I can do. Like, if I don't know it by now, I'm not gonna know it by tomorrow, especially since open notes. But I have 3 interviews tomorrow, which is just so frustrating, quite frankly. So I have 3 interviews tomorrow. I am writing a story. Can I talk about this? Actually, yeah, because the story will be up by the time this is up. But I'm writing a story about the alumni of our wrestling team at Lehigh, and I'm interviewing 3 of the former Lehigh wrestlers. So I've got my interviews lined up, and I'm gonna do some over the phone interviews. I try and do Zoom interviews, and I've been doing a good job of doing Zoom interviews for all of my stories and my sources, but I just need to give myself some slack because I just didn't feel like sending out Zoom invites because that's just annoying to me. I hate doing tedious stuff like that. So I am checking my grade right now, and I'll just catch up with you guys later. I'll probably do a time lapse of like me studying. I just need to take a break and just get off of my computer for like an hour or so, and I will see you guys in a bit. Definitely have not been vlogging as much as I intended today, and honestly this just hasn't been an exciting day, but I feel like in my previous vlogs I've been wanting to like make them as content enriched as possible, which doing that doesn't make it as realistic as it normally is, but this was definitely a very realistic day. I had breakfast and I also ate lunch. I didn't show me eating lunch, but I ate lunch. It's honestly terrible, but my eating schedule has been like so off lately. Sometimes I won't be hungry in the morning and I'll get so caught up in work that I like don't have time to like make myself something until like so much later in the day. But I had lunch at like 5, which still isn't great, but it's whatever. I was looking for some links for a video that I'm uploading tonight, and that's pretty much all ready. I edited I edited the thumbnail for that and everything. I just finished my beat meeting and it was honestly pretty cool. I just hate having that meeting at 7 p.m. because from 4:15 to 7 it's like a really awkward amount of time, so it's not like I can really like sleep or like do anything too productive, like leave my house and like run an errand, just because I don't want to run late for that beat meeting. But it feels so nice to have that over with, so I am not complaining. I still need to study for my cognitive neuroscience exam tomorrow, and honestly, like I was saying earlier, by study I just mean compiling as much of the information that I have into just one gigantic Google Doc, kind of like an outline, I think they call it in law school, and just using that on my exam. I've been doing pretty good on the quizzes. I just really struggle with being confident in test taking. I've always been that way, even when I was like in pre-K. And okay, I wasn't taking tests in pre-K, but ever since I took my first test, I just get so freaked out. And having that open note component makes me feel like I should do obviously better than I would do without having notes on me. So I don't know. I know this lighting is like so pink right now, which is so frustrating, so forgive me. It's because of this lamp right here. My editor for the brown and white, she just complimented my room, which I thought was so nice, and it just keeps reminding me that I really need to get around to filming a room tour. Hopefully me and my fam can go to the pumpkin patch this weekend. I just haven't been doing anything, you guys. Like literally I have not been doing a thing, and it's honestly the most frustrating thing, and I know it's taking a terrible toll on my mental health. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video and then kind of add a bunch of stuff to my cog neuro notes so I can be ready for the exam tomorrow. And also I need to write out my questions, or at least notes for my questions that I need to ask my sources tomorrow for my interview. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Enjoy the montage. I know you guys love these little study montages, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. So this concludes this day in my life. I ended up waking up in the morning and honestly doing the same exact thing over again, and then the next day doing the same exact thing over again. So this was actually a very realistic day in my life. I feel like every single day I just sit at my desk for hours on end without getting up until I look out of my window and I realize it's dark outside. I'm sure so many of you guys can relate to this, especially during these times. But if you made it this far into the video, this is your sign to keep going, to keep pushing. We're almost through this semester and hopefully we're somewhere near the end of this pandemic. I want to once again thank Bartleby for sponsoring this video, and of course thank you guys for watching this video and making it possible for me to get sponsorships like this. Don't forget to check out the link in my description box to try Bartleby and to get 10 free homework questions in 30 days.
I think it's only fair. There's gotta be some butterflies somewhere I wanna share, cause I like you, but that's not enough. So if you will, please follow